Hi guys, it's reaction time. We got Jelusick and Reign of Vultures. One of the best singers today, I would say, easily. Just mental singer, just amazing. And of course, you know, been in Whitesnake recently as a keyboardist, sort of. And he's just amazing, man. I just love his vocals. Just one of the best out there, for sure. And this is the second single from the upcoming album. Check out the last single as well. That was amazing. This is called Reign of Vultures. Dino Jelusick on the vocals, keyboards and arrangements. Ivan Keller on the guitars. Luke Broderick on the bass. And Mario Lepoglavic on the drums. I'm sure I'm getting better at these names, you know. I think I am. I'm impressing myself now. So, really been looking forward to this. I mean, I've seen obviously Dino Jelusick advertise this, if you like. It's upcoming. I knew it was coming, and I thought, oh man, I can't wait to hear some more from Dino Jelusick. He's just amazing. It does say off the upcoming debut album, but there's no date, which is a bit gutting. But it doesn't mean there's not going to be an album. Of course, it will be coming, but whether it's this year, I'm hoping it's this year. If we're getting singles, I'm sure it is going to be. It's probably all finished. He could probably release it tomorrow, but he's just keeping you all, you know, waiting in anticipation. But man, I love this singer. I'll tell you what I really love about Dino Jelusick as well. I tried to contact him. Well, I have a couple of times contacted him, congratulated him on Whitesnake and stuff like that, and he literally gets back to me straight away. And I love that about some musicians. They're really interactive with fans. And there's not, you know, sometimes you don't get that as much from some of these people. But I love that about Dino Jelusick as well. Apart from that, he could be the best vocalist out there at the moment. It's just, you know, amazing guy. So Jelusick, Reign of Vultures. Can't tell you how much I'm looking forward to listening to this. Here we go. And it's 6 minutes long. Gonna stop it there, guys. Seemed like a good place to stop, although that was a bit, I didn't know where. There you go. But man, I mean, Healer, which was the last song, I believe, was almost like classic metal, sort of, you know, more straightforward. Obviously, this is that, but with some great prog elements thrown in, some really like great odd time signatures now and again, but not all the time. So little prog nuances just thrown into you, because he's got, obviously, you know, Dino Jelusick is a, you know, he sung over quite a few prog songs, you know, some really like clever stuff. So I'm not surprised. He's got, you know, he done the Michael Romeo stuff, didn't he, as well? And, you know, that was great prog metal as well. And this is, but more straightforward than that, obviously. But man, I'll tell you what, when you get, taking nothing away from Dino, because I've sung his praises like a million times, but the guys in this band, man, I mean, they don't fuck around, do they? They are amazing musicians. And, you know, if you're in a band with Dino Jelusick, you can't fuck around. You've got to be at the top musicians. And all of these guys are just blowing me away with their musicianship as well. So, but above all that, it's great songwriting. It's really clever. It's really fucking interesting. When it breaks down into those heavy riffs, it's ultra fucking heavy. This ain't fucking around. This is Dino Jelusick at his heaviest, you know? Or Jelusick, the heaviest, because it is called Jelusick. But man, what a song. Epic. Heavy, but epic. You know, very intricate at times, but obviously really, like, you know, never forgetting about melody. You know, there's melody all over this, and those powerhouse vocals, man, just blow me away. They fucking do. They really do. What an amazing vocalist. Can't wait to hear the rest. The twists and turns in this are just, I mean, I don't know if that part that it just stopped then, I'm not 100% sure if that's in the song or if that's just the video. But yeah, it's got a real, almost feels like a concept. You know, if this was on an album, which is going to be, almost feels like a song within a concept album. You know, very clever, but fucking brilliant. Here we go for the rest.
And see it now. Start now. I see it now. I see it now.
Fuck me, man. I mean, there's no reason. I was just thinking, like, as I was listening to the end of that, you know, when it comes to, like, you know, classic metal, because I mean, well, that's got elements of classic metal. That feels so fresh and new as well, which is, so there's no reason why that can't appeal to like millions of people. Do you know what I mean? Metal fans worldwide, you know, not just who are into classic metal. That should draw everyone in, from, you know, people who love prog, people who love, you know, more modern metal and classic metal. It's almost got all those combined, making it one of the most freshest things I've heard for a long time. The annoying thing is, you know, I'm going to a music festival, Download Festival in June, only a few months away. And Metallica are playing there again, which I love. I love Metallica, so I'm really looking forward to that. And then you've got like Alter Bridge that are not quite making it on that bill. You know, they're probably going to play second to Metallica on the first day. They're not headlining. They might play headlining on the second stage, but they're not all the way up there. I think they deserve to be. And it's almost, we're coming to a difficult stage in rock and metal. You know, Maiden are getting older. They could retire any time. Metallica, the same. So you've got bands like Slipknot that are headlining, which is cool. I want to see Slipknot as well. But this sort of music would appeal to me more as well, because of the classic metal sounds of it, but with all those relevant sounds as well they've got. They should be headlining. You know, we should be looking to these bands to take over from Maiden, to take over from Metallica. Because soon, if them bands are gone, who is going to be taking over? Who's going to be downloading, a headlining Download? Who is it going to be? And it's difficult, you know, it could just be Slipknot. You know, they seem to be the only band left that can literally fill up festivals, you know, big bands. Apart from, obviously, you know, if you're looking at other genres and stuff like that. But as far as classic metal, because that's got a lot of classic metal elements, who's going to be left to do that and be big enough to headline a festival? You know, all them bands there now are getting older, but even though a lot of people love Jelusick and Dino Jelusick, is it going to make it big enough? It should do, and it's so fucking frustrating. Every metal fan, every rock fan should love that, because it's got everything you need from all those genres. You know, it's not, what's the word now people say? It's boomer music. What is that? Is that like, it's like a lot of stuff I probably listen to. People say that's far from that, because it's not run of the mill. It's not trying to grab a certain audience easy. It's not copying anything. It's so fresh. It's so exciting. But is it going to make it to what it deserves to be? I'm sure they can, you know, pack out a small venue. But I want these sort of bands and voices like that to be the new, you know, the new Dio, if you like. He is the new Dio, isn't he? He's got to be. He's got the one that carries that mantle from Dio, and all those rock and metal fans, man, have got to listen to it. They've got to buy it, because they deserve loads of praise. They deserve loads of fame. They deserve everything. What an amazing song that was. It had everything. It really did. Let me know what you think of Jelusick and Reign of Vultures. What a great video as well. Loads of, you know, storyline. Not a lot of bands do that either. So, man, he deserves, they deserve so much. They do. So, let me know, guys, what you think in the comments below. I'll see you soon.